Good afternoon, and welcome to the very first Floyd Insider of 2021. My name is Zachariah Keevy.
And I'm Kylie Moore.
Track and field, a sport that anyone can do, but takes great strength and dedication to master.
With that being said, don't run away too fast because we have a sneak peek at an up-and-coming freshman sprinting his way to the top.
So far, Will Conway has been an extraordinary freshman runner. During his cross-country season, he was the first one across the line for the Highlanders and not too far off from all-stating. So far this early track season, he's already met all of his preseason goals, such as going sub 4:35 since he went 4:33 in the first meet of the year on March 6th. Also on February 27th, he became the second fastest freshman in the nation, running a 2-mile in 9:31.32 at the Louisville Indoor Games. No question that he's a special talent, so I wanted to go interview him and figure out what he's doing right so that he will be prepared when the tournament time comes around.
When the postseason comes around, I'll be focusing on the 3,200 meter. I'd like to run 9:20. That's our school record, so for me and Hunter to both get under that would be pretty cool. Just work hard every day, get my miles in without making excuses, and yeah, it's nothing special. Just work hard. I don't really feel a lot of pressure because I'm a freshman, I'm not expected to do that great. So if I do bad, it's not really a big deal, and if I do good, it's cool. So.
By his interview, you can tell he's just doing what he loves to do and is humble about it. That's why I root for him heavily when he races. Will continues to do incredible things such as running a 15:23 5K at the 5K Showdown in Kentucky on March 20th. He's fun to watch, and I hope nothing but the best for him. Definitely when it comes to tournament time.
Come on, Will! Come on, Will!
Catching his breath from all the running, we have Will Conway here to talk about the track.
So Will, how long have you been running and what made you start?
Well, I've just been running for about as long as I can remember. I was just always fast when I was little. Elementary school, I was always the fastest in the class, so third grade came around, it just made sense for me to run track and everything.
Right.
Then I had a good season, so I started running club, and then it just kept going from there.
That's great.
Yeah, so what are some of your placings in the different races that you've done?
Currently in the 5K on the track, I'm ranked #1 in the country for freshmen, and #1 in the state for freshmen in the mile. So I have a really big meet actually today in the mile against the top kids, the top freshmen in the state, so hopefully my place can hold up. And in the 2-mile, it's my main event. I have not got to run one yet this season because I haven't had a chance, but I'm hoping I can get down close to our school record of 9:20.
Well, good luck in your meet today. That's
Thank you.
Some amazing accomplishments. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And with all of those accomplishments, have you faced any struggles along the way?
I didn't grow for a long time. I was still 5'2", 80 pounds in the 7th grade. So I was like super small, and all my competition was bigger than me and everything. So that was the challenge, and that kind of disappeared in the 8th grade. But now it's kind of still here just because I'm the youngest. I know it'll disappear again. But yeah, that was kind of my main problem.
Right.
So what are some of your goals that you have for the rest of the season?
I definitely want to go to state in the 2-mile. That requires getting top 3 in our regional. And I'm like in the 3rd through 5th range right now, so I have to perform to the best of my abilities to do that. And I want to make our 4x8 team, which is just our top 4 800-meter runners, which I'm close to. So yeah, that team will go to state, and if I make that, I'll get to run at state, which will be cool.
That is cool. Well, thank you for joining us on the show today. It was nice having you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Will may be able to outrun many things, but I know we all can't escape the need for some extra spending money. Summer jobs, a great way to get cash in your back pocket, maybe to spend it all on tickets, games, or getting some ice cream to beat the summer heat. Don't worry if you're not too sure where to start though, because we've got the inside scoop.
Are you tired of sitting inside all summer, laying on the couch doing nothing? And does your wallet look like this guy's? Well, getting a summer job would be the perfect thing for you. There are plenty of fun jobs to do this summer while also soaking up the sun and getting the full summertime experience. If you're looking for something flexible where you can make your own schedule, consider cutting people's grass for some extra cash. It could be your neighbors, your grandparents, your friends, or maybe even your teachers. This is a great way to get outdoors, make some money, and help out the people in your community. Or if you're into nature but cutting grass isn't really your thing, try getting a job at a local nursery. You'll be able to provide customers with information to help them select and care for trees, shrubs, flowers, and other plants. You'll even be able to care for these plants yourself by doing things such as watering, fertilizing, planting, and even pruning. Learning these skills are great for the environment. It's always nice to have a little bit of a green thumb. You can try places such as the Grantline Nursery in New Albany, Earth First in New Albany, Walnut Ridge in Jeff, or Lincoln Springs Garden Center located in Georgetown. Say you kind of like those things, but what you really love is the water. You should look into being a lifeguard at your local pool. Lifeguards warn swimmers of improper activities or danger, and they enforce the pool regulations. They can also monitor the water rights too. Another great benefit is that you'll get an amazing tan from being out in the sun all day. You must go through proper CPR and AED training as well as lifeguard training. Yes, this job does come with great responsibility, but it is also a really fun and exciting job to have. Plus, it looks great on a college resume. You can look into lifeguarding at places like Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville, River Run Water Park in New Albany, the Jeff Aquatic Center, or even the YMCA. Or maybe you're looking for something indoorsy where you can beat the heat. Then you should consider working at a local ice cream shop. There are many in our area, with one of the most popular being Berry Twist on top of Paoli Pike. We talked to manager Gracie Vanover to hear a little bit more about the job opportunities that Berry Twist has to offer.
If you're a basic employee at Berry Twist, you kind of do a little of everything from working drive-through to taking money to making things. One can usually get a job at Berry Twist by applying either before the season starts in the spring or about the time school gets out. So usually we hire in February and train people through February and March. And in the summer, if we need more people, then we'll hire, but we usually only hire in the springtime. Working at Berry Twist has definitely given me a community of friends. I have multiple group chats of friends that I talk to and hang out with outside of work. I've met probably some of my best friends at Berry Twist, and I have so many fond memories of just working at Berry Twist. People that I've gone to school with at Floyd Central and people that from other schools or that are homeschooled.
There are so many job opportunities all around us for you to look into. If you see a place you'd like to work, don't be afraid to stop in and ask if they're hiring. A summer job is a great way to be productive, earn some cash, and also meet new people and make great friends.
She's not just your average ice cream scooper. Junior Rachel Bowling is joining us on the show today. How are you today, Rachel?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, how long have you been working at Berry Twist, and why did you decide to work there?
So, this is my second season. I've been working there for about a year and a half. I actually started working there because I used to visit with my aunt all the time when I was little. And I loved, the friendly and fun atmosphere. I loved how casual it was. Plus, it's really good. So, the discount is really nice.
I haven't been myself, so I can't really say.
Well, you should go. It's good.
I'll definitely try to check it out.
So what would you say is your favorite aspect of the job?
I guess like the little community that it creates, like just the friendly atmosphere of it all. It's really great as a first job just because it's not too hard, it's not too easy, everything else. There are just different aspects that all go into the job. And plus you make a lot of great friends along the way, you get a lot of exposure, everything else.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for someone looking for a first job? Because you said this is a great first job.
I would say recognize that it's not going to be easy. Everything in life is going to be hard. It's going to prepare you for later on in life when you get an actual job. I think that the best thing about a first job is that it can give you that real life exposure. So just my advice would be to go into it with an open mind and go into it just knowing that, there's no pressure. Like a first job is a great way to ease into it.
That's great advice. Thank you so much.
So, thank you for joining us on the show today, Rachel. It was nice having you.
Yeah, well, it was nice to be here.
Yes, while it's always important to break a sweat from hard work, It's just as important to break one out on the dance floor. So listen up, juniors and seniors. We're talking about prom.
Prom, the night of our high school careers. This year it holds a special place within our hearts since Floyd's current seniors, unfortunately, had their junior prom removed away from them because of the global pandemic, COVID-19. Here's some tips and tricks for getting ready for your big night.
As the end of the year approaches, so does the most exciting night of our high school careers, Faculty Appreciation Night. The prom is also soon, and as the certified romance expert of the radio TV program, I'll be helping you figure out how to prepare. So the first thing you need to worry about when it comes to prom is the promposal. So I'm here with Dom. You said you made a sign?
Yeah, I made a sign. Here, let me grab it real quick.
Okay, so it says, "Will you go to prom with me?"
Yeah, I was gonna show my girlfriend the next time I saw her.
Okay, well this sucks. So what you really need is a clown. You know, everyone's done a sign 1,000 times, but a clown? Come in, Bobo.
What is happening here?
So this is Bobo. He's a clown I hired, and he will perform a song and dance for your girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's really good.
Don't be ridiculous. Bobo, show him the song you've been working on.
Will you go to prom with me? It would make me so happy. Will you go to prom with me? Bobo.
So what do you think? Now that you have your prom date, you need the perfect outfit. But these days, prom dresses and suits are so expensive. That's why I came up with an alternate solution. The waffle suit, a great choice for your looks and for your wallet. You can also get a bacon suit, an egg suit, any kind of breakfast food really. And if you want to go that extra mile, may I suggest the Among Us tie. You certainly won't be looking like an imposter in this tie. Everyone wants to pull up to the prom in a nice ride, but things like limos are tacky, and I hate tackiness. So that's why I created the Prom-mobile. The Prom-mobile is my Ford Escape that I decked out with posters, cup holders, and highlights magazines.
What's in this bag? It's moving.
Don't open that. It's nothing. Not to mention that the Prom-mobile only has the best music selection.
Alright, so I got a Kids Bop CD, some Hot Mark. What do you...
Who is that?
You haven't heard of Hot Mark?
No.
He's only the best rapper in the game. We gotta listen to him.
Welcome to Lounge Town, the Crown Town.
This is
It's going
terrible.
downtown.
What?
You live in Clown Town, the Frown
this you?
Town, the Pound Town.
No.
I live in
No,
Fool
of
Town,
course
the
it's not
Fool
me.
Town, the
Don't be
Fool
ridiculous.
Town. You live in Fool Town, the Tool.
Just change it to static.
I know.
Why you working sus? Why you working sus? Why you working sus?
When it comes to eating on prom night, you want to treat your date to only the finest of cuisine. That's why I took Bobo to Burger King. So, that's how to make your prom the perfect evening. Book a clown, dress up as a waffle, catch a ride in the Prom-mobile, and eat at Burger King. I'm Mark Lowney. Thanks for watching.
Although he didn't use Bobo the Clown, Senior Colin Wood has come up with a promposal of his own. Thank you for joining us today, Colin.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
So you asked your girlfriend, Mila, out to prom. Tell us a little bit about how you did that.
So, I mean, some would say it's kind of a dorky way, but I mean, it was kind of more of an inside joke and for comedy reasons. What I did was I made a Minecraft roller coaster and I used that in the way of asking her because I had at the end of the roller coaster, I had an explosion that kind of revealed the words prom. So it was as simple as that, but you know, I wanted to do something for her, so.
Well, I don't think it's dorky at all. I think it's really simple and cute.
Thank you.
I think that's pretty cool. So,
Yeah.
how long did it take you to make and prepare it?
So the whole process, like including the planning and just the building in general, probably took about a week. And I mean, that's pretty long considering because we had about like 7 people working on it. Like I got a lot of my friends and her friends to work on it together. And at the end, it came out pretty good.
So you just said that you had her friends work on it. Did she know that, like, was she building it too and she just
No,
didn't
oh
know?
well, she did build it a little bit. Like I had her just to not give anything away because I didn't want it to seem like that I wasn't letting her do it because then I'd be a little suspicious.
Right.
So she didn't know all the people that worked on it until the very end when I told her because I made sure to include like a sign of everybody that helped work on it.
Oh.
That's really clever of you to like make sure she worked on it a little bit too. Smart thinking.
Thank you. Thank you.
So for anyone at home who may be nervous about asking their crush or significant other out to prom, do you have any advice for them?
You know, you see, I think it depends on who you're asking because some people don't even want a promposal and some people just kind of assume. But, you know, I think it's always nice just to go that extra mile. So I say if you're thinking about it, do it because, you know, what do you got to lose?
That's great
That's
advice.
great. Well, thank you for joining us on the show today. It was nice having you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Colin. While promposals can be stressful, it's good to remember that prom isn't all about who you take on your arm, but rather the memories made with friends on the dance floor. From track stars to promposals, I can tell that the end of the year is going to be packed full of high spirits and exciting opportunities. I'm Kylie Moore.
And I'm Zachariah Keevy. This has been an FCTV production. A big thanks for giving Floyd Insider a listen. We hope you have a wonderful summer, and we'll see you next school year.